It's a Sunday afternoon at Inglewood Southside Christian Church, and Herbert Botts is fired up.
It's just like when we had those mountaintop experiences with God, when we have those great times of fellowship and meditation and prayer with God, and we come out on cloud nine, woo!
Botts has been a pastor at the Southside Christian Church for 16 years, but he never expected to have such a big role in the church.
I was in accounting for 23 plus years before I left that to become a pastor here full time. But it was a calling God placed on my life. It's one I fought against, but I couldn't fight anymore.
The church has grown tremendously during Botts' tenure. There are 200 members of Southside Christian, and the church is heavily involved in the community, hosting weekly soup kitchens and youth groups. But the church is about to get a noisy new neighbor, and Sundays are going to become a lot more hectic in this tiny stretch of Inglewood. The new stadium will be built here, only a 5-minute walk from the church. You can see the casino and the construction here behind me. Thousands of football fans will walk by the church on their way to games, but the pastor is not worried about the impact that it'll have on the church. He's been through all of this before.
We've been on this property. You have to remember, the Lakers used to play at the Forum. And it wasn't a concern then. I don't think it'll be much of a concern if, in fact, the stadium does come.
The plan calls for 2,500 homes to be built near the stadium, and Botts thinks the church will be able to recruit new members once the stadium is built.
We've always looked at the fact, knowing that the homes were coming, that would be fertile ground for us to go out and evangelize.
It's the start of a new era in Inglewood, and the church is already thinking about how they'll bloom. Russell Simon, ATVN.